The final week of the regular season is upon us as Texas welcomes Kentucky for a 3-game set. The Wildcats' first trip to Austin since 2014. Taking a look at the SEC standing. Right side, Kavon onto Jolie Mitchell at first. And there's one down. To your point, on Sunday, Kavon threw 2+ innings, but 96 pitches in that appearance in Norman.
Yeah, any height, she can get it called a strike. She can throw it out of the zone to get you swinging. She has a great drop ball and a changeup.
First pitch swinging, Peyton Plotz, and Kavon is right there. 1-3 for both outs so far.
And it was just a little bit too quick.
Right field. Ashton Maloney makes the grab. And a 1-2-3 start for Tegan Kavon. Vaunted Texas offense, batting .351 as a squad. To the
out and really put the pressure on from inning 1.
To the left side, Ellie Hutchins at third. And Lauren Borzilleri at first, and there's one down. Borzilleri, 3 unassisted, 2 down.
Live a little higher, but it's a good miss.
Scottsworth the count full. What an at-bat for Scott, base hit to center.
Truly was. That was on an off-speed pitch as well, and I feel like she saw, but you take your chances.
Popped up. Will it stay in play? It does. Third baseman Hutchins. And that ends the bottom of the first. Mia Scott's 2 out. Rachel Lawson loves this team, says, I can't see enough about her resiliency. Been really tough all season. Come through with some big wins here and there as the season's gone along, including taking 2 of 3 over Ole Miss earlier this year. Borzilleri pops up, and there's one out here in the top of the second.
So well respected, and what a huge recognition to be a part of that coaching staff.
Mia Scott anticipated the bunt, but then had a double clutch in the throw to first as late. Hallie Mitchell reaches with a 1-out single.
I'm not sure.
Still under 20 with 1 out in the second, and she gets Riesner swinging, 2 down. You see any difference with Kavon so far early on?
No, I think, again, that was
that top 4 to get a double bye in next week's SEC tournament, which would be played in Athens, Georgia. Kavon continues to roll, just allowing the bunt single, but keeping the Wildcats off now than later when you can't afford to have losses in the postseason. Off the glove of Hutchins, and Stewart will reach base to lead off the bottom of the second. Bunt. Fall the pitcher to first, and that's in time, but Stewart moves over to second. Lofted right field, that'll drop. Stewart held up at third, and then she'll come home to score as Plotz has trouble with it in right. Texas gets the first run.
Katie Stewart is able to score easily. This is a ball that gets up and in on Hunter's hand, and she's able to drop it in. And yeah, you saw Katie Stewart hesitate, and that ball gets fielded cleanly. She's probably station to station there. That was a very shallow ball, but the moment it was bobbled.
1 out, now Leanne Good. Texas second baseman. Down the first base line, and Borzilleri will tag Good out for the second out of the inning. Hunter moves over to third. Span either. Here comes the payoff from Fall. Got her. Texas gets the first run of the game. Looking for SEC win number 4. Season. Made a regional. 13 teams at the time, now 15 with Texas and Oklahoma. This lifted to left, and a nice running grab by Katie Bennett, 1 down.
I think this weekend alone, there's potential to mix quite a bit up.
Sullivan goes down swinging, and Tegan Kavon continues to roll. 2 down.
Yeah, with Oak trying to relax just a little bit.
Good at second. Second 1-2-3 frame for Tegan Cavan so far tonight. Texas ahead 1-0 through 2.5.
Going to throw a lot of pitches, maybe.
To the left side, Riesner on to first, not in time. Maloney beats it out.
Well, that's a run out of that.
Up the middle, it'll find a hole, base hit. Well, you mentioned how will Texas do the second time through the order? So far, so good. Back-to-back singles to begin the third.
Yeah, and
Runner trying to get to third. Maloney will make it. It was a late break on the throw. Henry goes to second and 2. Bunt. Only play to first. Not in time. Maloney scores. It's 2-0 Longhorns. The bunt put down to perfection.
well, how about that? This is
On the Scott bunt single. On runners on the corners. Texas's all-time leader in RBIs, Reese Atwood. She shows bunt. On her way to second is Scott. Fake throw back to third. The all-time record of 58. To left center. Oh, 2 Wildcats there, and the ball is dropped. Henry scores. Atwood on her way to second, slides in safely. The third, Kentucky Air. 3-0 Longhorns.
just a miscommunication. Your center fielder's right there and behind the ball to make the throw. Your left fielder has no business coming to get that ball, purely because of your momentum once you catch it to get that throw home or get it into third base.
Off the glove of the third baseman Hutchins. Everyone is safe. Bases loaded.
This is not the...
Hutchins retrieves the ball this time to home for one. 5-2. Scott is forced out. And that's the first out of the third. The base is loaded this season. Lifted, left center field, carrying, grand slam! Just like that, 7-0 Longhorns.
And more comfortable. This was such a good at-bat to fight pitches off, and finally she gets one she can handle. The reaction on Carson Fall tells you everything that you're all feeling for, because, again, you go back to the way this inning started, a toughie. What she's been able to produce has been great.
Right field, Plotz makes the grab, 2 down. To double by in next week's SEC tournament. Shallow left coming in. Mitchell makes the grab, and Julie Kelly gets.
Let a lineup like Texas have extra chances.
This is ripped to left center and gone. A line drive home run by Peyton Plotz, her 15th of the season, and the Wildcats are on the board.
Well, that is exactly how you respond to an inning like last inning. You are looking at Peyton Plotz. Yes, she has guys and still seeing it, but way to come out there. She gets this rise ball. It is not in enough. It's not high enough. She doesn't even have to finish her swing. It just barrels it up. Fences out there. Not a lot of teams have those tall fences.
Ellie Blum, hard shot into the glove of Stewart. In time to Mitchell, 1 down.
Stewart doing such a great job coming in late in the seam of that thing. Not only the speed, keep it down in the zone.
To center, and that'll drop in front of Henry.
And now they're going up a little bit more, and you're seeing them barrel it up. Quite frankly, I was a little surprised to see Kavan go back out.
Breakout season for her. Her single in the second gave her a 10-game hit streak. Swings and misses there. Came in hitting .289 after struggling last season. But a big strikeout by Kavan, and there's two.
Cut down and away.
Right into the glove of Mia Scott. The liner off the bat of Cassie Riesner. And that'll do it in the top of the fourth. Peyton Plott solo shot to begin the inning. And they've at least had 7 starts and multiple appearances out of the pen. So they're all used to different roles. Backhanded by Riesner, a short but no throw. And Maloney has her second straight infield single.
Of an AM start.
Means we got Friday night open. Mitchell came in, misjudged the liner off the wall. Maloney being waved around third. She'll score easily. RBI double for Henry. Texas gets the run back, 8-1.
Caden Henry.
That gets away from the catcher Hamilton, and moving to third is Henry. Count is 2-2. Mia Scott will be remembered for a lot of things in the Texas uniform, but going back to her freshman year, she was part of that Texas, the College World Series Championship Series. Tapper back to Kelly, on to first, and trying to score, sliding in safely, is Henry. 9-1.
Henry, knowing how important that run is, giving Texas that 8-run lead right now, but more importantly, reading that this ball takes the pitcher away from third base. It's dragging her towards first, so she feels that with her speed, she's going to be able to score easily. And
Atwood works the walk. Second time she's been on tonight.
I think the stadium blocks it behind the dish.
Lifted to right center. Plotz makes the grab, 2 down.
Yeah, no one told her needed to go left side. Good job by Julie Kelly, though, coming.
To the right side. Madison Clark on to first. And that'll do it. But Texas gets 2 to go up 8 as we head to the 5th. 9-1 Longhorns.
Kate, that's where you want to live right there.
To right field, charging in. Maloney can't make the grab. Leadoff single for Clark in the top of the 5th.
Throw.
Left side, Scott on to second. That's the only play. Clark is forced out, 1 out in the inning, and Hamilton reaches on the fielder's choice.
Good job by in April, May. I was like, really? I don't know. Texas has been pretty dry. At least Austin. Dallas, not so much.
To center. Henry coming in. And Texas 1 out away from a run roll. But on its feet. 2-2, 2 down. To short. Stewart does it herself. Ball game. Texas defeats Kentucky as the Longhorn run rules the Wildcats 9-1. And Tegan Kavan, after her pitch count was tested and then some in her previous starts the last 3 weeks, comes through in just her 5 innings of work tonight for Texas.
Yeah, Tegan Kavan came out here on a mission with a plan, and I would have to say she executed. Other than the Peyton Plotz home run, one pitch you want to take back, she looked like the Tegan Kavan we have watched all season long. On the flip side, the offense for Texas. That is what Coach White asked for. He wanted runs, but he wanted them early in the game. He didn't want it to wait till the 5th, 6th, and 7th.